Retirement is one of the biggest financial milestones in someone's life, yet, it's one of the least understood events when it comes to life planning. And many people, many Kenyans, and many people outside as well, spend decades working and contributing to pensions, building assets, but very few have a clear retirement plan or have an understanding of what it means when we say retirement planning. And they assumption that once they reach retirement age, everything will somehow work. Unfortunately, retirement doesn't reward hard work alone. It rewards planning. That's why we call it retirement planning. And in today's video, I'm going to simplify retirement planning into 10 practical pillars so that whether you are employed, you are self employed, you run a business, this guide will help you understand what you need to do today so that you enjoy your financial security tomorrow. Before we begin, if you are planning for retirement or your organization is looking for retirement planning and financial wellness training, we do exactly that. We help individuals and organizations build practical retirement planning strategies. You'll find our contact details in the description below. Let us begin with pillar number one, with the first pillar. Know your retirement destination. Know what retirement means to you. Retirement planning begins with a vision. So, before thinking about money, decide what kind of retirement you want to live. Do you want to be an active retiree or do you want to be a passive retiree? Number two, at what age would you like to retire? We've got the normal standard age at 60, but there are people who will choose to retire at 50, others at 55. So, will you continue working part time? Will you be traveling or will you spend more time with your family? Point number three, as a rule of thumbs up, aim to replace between 70 to 90% of your pre-retirement income. For example, if you retired on 100,000 Kenyan shillings monthly income, aim to replace between 70,000 and 90,000 because your pension will only cover around 30%. So aim to replace between 70 to 90%. Estimate your future monthly expenses, taking into account inflation, healthcare, and leisure. Then finally, under pillar one, a retirement plan without clear goals is like taking a journey without knowing your destination. So have clear goals on your finances, have clear goals on what you're going to do, have clear goals on your pension. Let it be clear and let it be written down. That is what we mean by saying pillar one, know your retirement destination. Pillar number two, know where you stand financially. Before building a retirement plan, this is what we do in our retirement planning sessions. If you book sessions with us, understand your current financial position. And you do this by calculating your income, your expenses, your assets, your liabilities, and your overall net worth. Then create a realistic budget and identify how much money you can consistently save towards retirement. Step number three, build an emergency fund to cover a number of months, can be 3, can be 4, can be 6, before making aggressive investments. Why? Because an emergency fund will give you a peace of mind to save more or invest more. So that in case you have an emergency, you are already taken care of, so that you don't go to withdraw money from your investment to take care of your emergency. I hope this is very clear. The next one, under pillar two, avoid lifestyle inflation. Of course, you cannot avoid, but what you do, as your income increases, you understand that you increase your investments, not just your spending. By doing so, you'll be taking care of the value of money, your value of money in the future. So that is inflation. Pillar number three, build a strong pension foundation. Your pension is the cornerstone of retirement planning, but it should never be your entire retirement plan. Pension gives you 30%, roughly 30% of your pre-retirement salary. So if you are employed, understand your employer's pension scheme. Number one, understand your contribution rates. Then understand matching contributions and understand investment options. If you are self employed, on the other hand, or you work in an informal sector, consider joining an IPP, individual pension plan, or another retirement benefits authority registered pension scheme to help you contribute towards your retirement. It's worth noting that pension contributions enjoy tax advantages and benefits from long term compounding. Finally, under Pillar 3, resist the temptation to access your pension savings early unless absolutely necessary, as doing so reduces the amount available to support you in the future. Pillar number 4, protect your health before it becomes expensive, very expensive. Healthcare is one of the biggest financial challenges that retirees face because our as we age, medical expenses tend to increase. They always increase because uh, our bodies become susceptible to diseases. You become weak. The rate of cell multiplication decreases. So your body cannot fight diseases easily as it were when you were young. So make sure you are registered with the SHA and understand what it covers. If possible, supplement it with a private medical insurance or a post retirement medical plans. We've talked about them. Now, in addition to insurance, build a dedicated healthcare savings fund. Have some fund somewhere dedicated for healthcare to prepare for to prepare for expenses that may not be covered. This money can be put in a money market fund for liquidity, so that should you need to access it, you can easily access it. Under healthcare, the last one, remember that the best retirement healthcare strategy also includes prevention, regular exercise, healthy eating, routine medical checkup, and healthy habits, so that you keep yourself fit. Prevention. Now, pillar number 5: build wealth beyond your pension. Always think beyond your pension, and a pension alone may provide the lifestyle that you desire, may not. That is why it's important to build multiple investments while you are still working. I've talked about this, building multiple streams of income: dividend income, business income, rental income, uh, those ones. Diversify across different assets, such as some money market funds, in government bonds, in shares, in real estate, and in circles, and any other suitable investment. Invest consistently to give, sorry, to let money work for you, to give your money enough time to accumulate. The earlier you start, the greater the benefit for you. Your goal should be to build multiple income streams way before you retire, and this will support you throughout your retirement. Now, if you're finding this content valuable, this guide valuable, subscribe to this channel. Every week we share this. And if you're looking for retirement planning help, guidance help, either individually or at organizational level, get in touch with us. That's what we do. We'll help you go through that. Let's continue to pillar number 6: eliminate financial risks. And what I'm going to talk about here is debt. Retirement and debt rarely work well together, because during retirement, you want all the monies that you have to be working towards you, but debt works against you. High interest loans, credit card balances, and unnecessary debt will reduce your retirement income and increase your financial stress. So, before retirement, intend to clear all the debts. Prioritize paying off all your debts before retirement. Keep an emergency reserve to avoid liquidating investments during financial emergencies. By that I mean, have some liquid fund money, so that in case you have an emergency, you do not go and borrow at a high interest rate, which will cripple you financially. Protect your wealth. Protecting your wealth is as important as growing it. So have mechanisms in place to protect what you've already created. Pillar number 7: plan your housing carefully. probably way before retirement. Housing is one of the biggest retirement decisions that you'll ever make. Whether you choose to remain in your current home, to downsize, to relocate, or invest in a rental property, think carefully about long term financial implications and consider factors such as maintenance costs, security, proximity to utilities, to healthcare, to transport, and other things like family support. If you're planning to use pension savings for home ownership, ensure it aligns with your overall retirement strategy. Remember that retirement is not just about owning a house, it's about maintaining a sustainable lifestyle throughout the whole retirement period. Pillar number 8, protect your family and your legacy. This is now where we talk about you planning for the next generation. Estate planning is an important but often overlooked aspect of retirement planning. So ensure that your will is up to date, your will is updated, you nominate beneficiaries for your pension and insurance policies, and organize important legal documents or paperwork. Good estate planning, what it does that it reduces family disputes once you are gone and ensure that your assets are distributed according to your wishes. If you own multiple properties or businesses, consider seeking professional legal advice to structure your estate appropriately. Building wealth is important, but preserving it and making sure that it's handed over to the next generation without a lot of struggles is equally important. Pillar number 9, review your retirement plan on a regular basis. Retirement planning is not something that you do once and you put on shelf, and it's not cast on stone. You don't do it once and forget. So you have to review it every year or whenever you experience major life changes such as marriage, changing jobs, starting a business, or receiving an inheritance. So reassess your investment portfolio and contribution levels, your insurance cover, so that your retirement plan should always evolve with time. It's not something that is cast on stone. Small adjustments made consistently can have a significant positive impact over a long period of time. Pillar number 10, design the retirement that you want to live. Retirement is more than money. It's about creating a fulfilling life, a life with purpose, a meaningful life, a healthy life, making sure that your social network is good, as well as financial independence. So build multiple income streams, stay physically fit, active, continue learning, and remain socially connected with your networks. Avoid the common retirement mistakes such as spending your entire lump sum, falling victims to scams, not talked about that, or becoming financially dependent on your children. Help from your children should be voluntary, it should not be mandatory. So the best retirement is one where your money supports the life that you want, not the other way around. So as I conclude, retirement is not a single decision, it's a lifelong process. And the earlier you start, the more choices you'll have and the less pressure you'll face later on in life. Remember that this the 10 pillar that you have talked about, define your vision, retirement vision, understand your finances, build your pension, protect your healthcare, diversify your investment, manage debt appropriately, plan your housing, secure your legacy, review your plan on a regular basis, and design a retirement that reflects the life that you want after retirement. Retirement is not the end of your financial journey, it's the season when and where you've what you've worked for now is bearing fruit. If this video helped you understand something about retirement, share it with someone. And if you're looking for retirement planning help at the individual or at corporate level, get in touch with and we'll help you go through that. Retirement doesn't begin the day that you stop working. It begins the day that you start planning for life after work. And for you who is watching, it begins right now. Retirement is not for people who are in 50s and 60s. It's for you who is in 30s, who's in 40s, and you want to make things better than the way they have always been. So I'll see you in the next video. Happy retirement planning.